Hello PTE students, this is Nazhat and today I'm here to discuss some tips and tricks on the reading and writing sections of the PTE. Now, most test takers are not aware of these tips and tricks, but knowing them can really make your PTE preparation journey a lot easier. So, let's get straight to the point. The first topic that we're going to talk about is summarized written text, also known as SWT. So for SWT, the tip that you need to remember is the use of the conjunction and. We are only going to use one conjunction in our answer because that is the easiest approach. So let's talk a little bit about how we're going to do that. Now we know that our SWT answer has to be written in only and only one sentence using only one full stop at the end. However, we are taking 3 sentences from the passage that will be given to us to include in our answer. And we're going to join these 3 sentences using only the conjunction and. There are many other conjunctions that you can use and still get a good score, but using and is the easiest approach here, so that's the one that we're going to stick with. For the first sentence of our answer, we're going to choose the very first sentence of the passage. That will be the first sentence of our answer. For the second sentence of our answer, we're going to choose a sentence from somewhere in between the passage. Any sentence that we feel like is giving us some sort of relevant or key information. And the third and the very last sentence that we're going to use for our answer is the last sentence of the passage, the concluding sentence. So remember, first sentence of the passage, a sentence from in between the passage, and the very last sentence of the passage. We're going to choose these sentences and join them using our conjunction, which is the conjunction and. You don't need to use anything else, just stick to using and join them using our conjunction, which is the conjunction and. You don't need to use anything else, just stick to using and also don't forget about the punctuation. Always remember that before the and you need to use a comma and then write and then your sentence. And that's it. That's how you answer the SWT questions very easily. The second topic that we're going to talk about today is essay writing. Now for essay writing, the tip that you need to remember is that you need to copy and paste the statement from the question 4 times into your answer. Our answer is going to be written in 4 paragraphs, so you need to copy the statement 1 time in each paragraph. The essay writing topic is very straightforward, and one way to easily get a good score here is to simply follow our template and fill out the blanks accordingly. First and foremost, of course, write the statement in each of the paragraphs. After that, fill out the blanks and just provide some sort of justification or explanation for the claim that you have made. Whatever statement that you have written in that particular paragraph, try to justify it and give a very short and simple reason or justification supporting that statement. And you're done. At the very end of the essay, don't forget to check your answer once again to see and look out for any grammatical or spelling mistakes. The third topic we're going to talk about today is summarized spoken text, also known as SST. Now, the first thing that you need to remember when attempting the SST topic is to note down 20 keywords when you're listening to the audio, alright? This will contribute to your listening score. The second tip that you need to remember is to look out for any spelling or grammatical errors. This contributes to your reading scores. Alright, how to tackle this SST topic? First, you will have to listen to the audio very carefully and note down any 20 keywords, right? That is the first step. Then try to make meaningful sentences using these 20 keywords, alright? And fit those sentences into the template that we have provided you and just fill in the blanks of the template. That's all. Now, in order to increase your chances of getting a good score for SST, what I want you to do is try to write your answer in a way that includes 3 types of sentences, alright? First one is simple sentences, second, compound sentences, and third, complex sentences. If you can include all three types of these sentences in your answer, it increases your chances of getting a good score here. And last but not the least, don't forget to check for any spelling errors or grammatical errors once you are done typing. After that, you are good to go. The fourth topic we're going to talk about today is write from dictation, also known as WFD. Now, the tip you need to remember for WFD is that you should add extra words in your answer, about 4 to 5 extra words per sentence. So how are you going to do that? We know that in WFD we will hear an audio of one sentence, and what we need to do is just type out that exact sentence that we just heard. But sometimes we may not hear it very clearly, and we are confused. Was there an ED at the end of the sentence? Was there an S at the end of the sentence? Was it a singular form, plural form? In that case, what you can do is just write down both those words, and as long as one of them is correct, you will still get points for it. The same thing applies for when you are confused about any of the spellings of the words that have been mentioned in the audio. You can just type out all of the possible spellings of that particular sentence, and as long as one of them is correct, you will still get points for it. Moreover, you can add articles and prepositions into the sentence in order to make sure that you get a perfect score, because sometimes when we are listening to the audio, we might forget that we have heard a certain article or a certain preposition in the sentence. So adding it is just to be safe in case you have missed these words, then you will still get points for it. And one more thing, the good news is that punctuation does not matter when it comes to WFD, so you can just entirely skip it. It will not affect your scores in any way. The fifth topic we're going to talk about today is reorder paragraph. Now, for reorder paragraph, the tip that you need to remember is if you are aiming for between 50 to 65 on the PTE, then please just skip this question, alright? This is not important for you at all. Don't spend time on it because there are other more important topics under this section. Even for the students that are aiming for a bit higher, if you can figure out the answer for this question very quickly, then that's great. Even if you cannot, that is also perfectly fine. Please don't spend a lot of time here because there are other topics such as reading fill in the blanks that you'll need more time to solve, and they also carry more marks. So we are going to give them more importance rather than reorder paragraphs. So don't worry about this topic too much, and don't spend too much time practicing it while you're preparing for the PTE as well. The sixth topic or topics that we're going to discuss are two from the reading section, which is MCQ with single answer and MCQ with multiple answer. As well as from the listening section, we have two more topics. First one is highlight correct summary, and the other is select missing word. For all four of these topics, I have only one tip for you. And that tip is simply skip these questions, alright? Even for your preparation, don't spend a lot of time practicing these questions because they carry negligible scores. Don't even bother attempting them when you are taking the PTE exam. Alright, because they carry negligible scores, and even if you get a 0 in these topics, you can still get a full 90 out of 90 by simply ignoring these topics. Alright, so make your journey for PTE preparation a lot easier by simply skipping them and not worrying about them at all. That's all for today's video, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope that the tips and tricks that I have shared with you today will make your PTE preparation a lot easier, and it will help you achieve your desired scores. So I'll see you guys again next time.